When creating your strategic platform and the organization's strategic direction, what is your organization's foundational strategy and why does it even matter? The foundational strategy is the first part of the foundation block on the strategy whiteboard. So we're over here on the foundation side and the foundational strategy, and we're going to dig into that here for a second. So the foundational strategy really incorporates a few different things that are almost blatantly obvious, but if not chosen, can be very, very disruptive for an organization. We put these down as cost leadership, differentiation, blended, and blue ocean. Cost leadership means that our focus is on taking cost out of the organization. You look at companies like Walmart, that would be a cost leadership company. On a differentiation side, they're leading with and focusing on providing quality. Maybe a Ritz-Carlton or a Rolex would fit into that category. That doesn't mean they're not concerned about cost. It means they're leading with differentiation and quality, which may cost more, but they're still obviously concerned about cost. And then we look at this from a blended perspective and blending these two strategies. And then we open it up to blue ocean, which is really we're going into a new market that doesn't exist. And we've all heard of the concept of blue ocean. There's actually a structured process around that really differentiates yourself or really creates a product that is a new product in a new market segment that doesn't exist. So those are the four choices for your foundational strategy. The question is why does this even matter? And an example is a company that I was working with was in the healthcare services space, and they internally build themselves or train their people as if they were the Ritz-Carlton of healthcare services. On the back side of that, on the customer side, the customers knew or felt as though they were a cost-focused company. It was really difficult to get appointments. They were typically far further out in the future. So what we had is an external perception of a cost leadership company and an internal perception as a differentiation company. Now that is at conflict, and what they experienced was a lot of turnover in customer frustration because the employees wanted to serve the customer, but the customer was thinking this is just another low-cost, low-service model. And that is a disastrous thing to be in when you're building an organization or expanding an organization, when you have your internal culture or your internal foundation being contradictory to what is going on externally. So that's why this foundational strategy is so important. If we get this wrong, we're going to start fooling people, and we can't do that. This will then guide the rest of your strategic development from a customer and market, your product, your operations, and your people perspective. Once you've outlined what this strategy is, you can now align the focus around this strategy, your strategic focus. So that's why it's important, and if you get it wrong, it can be very, very detrimental to the culture and the brand of the organization.